Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is Monday, March 28th. I want to say hello. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's blessed. I'm going to play you the clip that's everybody's talking about. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars for making a joke about Jada Pinkett's hairline, because I guess she's going through hair loss right now, where she's bald. And at first, the joke, I'm gonna show you guys. So, everybody's heard about it. So I'm gonna just, show you guys.
Will Smith. The feed goes silent, and so does the audience after Will Smith takes a swing at Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars. It all went down after Chris made a crack about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and her shaved head.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay.
While Will appears to laugh at first, things immediately turn sour as he takes to the stage, slapping Chris straight across the face.
Uh-oh, Richard! Oh, wow! Will Smith...
The sound on the broadcast suddenly cut out in the moments following the altercation, but international markets saw the feed in full. Will shouting at the top of his lungs, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." Clearly shaken and unsure how to proceed, Chris responds the best way he knows how, with another joke.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So what happened next? E.T. has learned that Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry pulled Will aside for a private chat during the commercial break that followed. Denzel was up against his pal for the Best Actor trophy at the show.
I mean, it's a lot of emotions. This is a long time, I think a long time coming for him. And it's a lot of emotion. It's probably all welling up in him right now, so it better be him.
The trio hugged, and it appeared things had calmed down. A source tells E.T., quote, "The theater was silent after Will got up and hit Chris. No one could tell if it was staged or a joke at first. It was incredibly awkward for the whole audience. Will's friends and team have been trying to calm him down."
Oh, wow!
As for why the joke may have hit a nerve for the couple, Jada was diagnosed with alopecia in 2018, a hair loss condition which she has spoken about publicly many times.
And y'all know I've been struggling with alopecia, and just all of a sudden one day, look at this line right here. Look at that. Look at that. And so it just showed up like that. Now this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to hide. So I thought I'd just share it so y'all not asking any questions.
And earlier in the night, co-host Regina Hall made a jab at Jada, which could have also contributed to Will storming the stage.
Will Smith, you're married, but you know what? You're on the list and looks like Jada approved you, so you get on up here. Get on up here.
It's also worth noting, Chris made digs about Jada when he hosted the show back in 2016, too. So there's history here. Will got a chance to address the incident when he won the Best Actor honor, his first ever Academy Award.
You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things.
So everybody's hearing about that. I'm gonna show you some more stuff. You know what I mean? So it's basically going to say the same thing, but I'm gonna show this. But yeah, got a question for you. You think if that was a white man, Will Smith would have done that? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have went down like that. Trust me. I got something over here. Hold on 1 second, guys.
What happened? Because there was a lot of amazing moments, but also that moment with Will and Chris. I really hate that we're associating Will Smith with this kind of conversation.
Especially on a night where he made history. And let's keep in mind, got his first ever Oscar, which congratulations, Will Smith. That is my uncle in Hollywood in my head. But of course, it was an intense breakdown. So let's just go into it, because this intense breakdown, the altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock on stage, while Chris was presenting an award, he made a joke about Will's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and compared her hair to G.I. Jane. So what happened next actually shocked the world.
Oh, Richard! Oh, wow! Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what Lupita Nyong'o's face looked
Right.
like as soon as it went down.
She was all of us last night.
And just to add some context to this story, Jada Pinkett Smith has been very open in the past years about having alopecia, and so he talked about her having being in G.I. Jane 2. Now, of course, Tasia, I'll be honest with you, seeing that happen, we're all wondering, is this a joke? What happened? Was this staged? And then we quickly realized that this was not staged at all. He took offense to that joke. You could see Jada's reaction. She was upset about it.
Immediately.
What did you think about just seeing two black men? This happened to two black men, because that was what I was talking to our producers about.
And that's exactly how I feel about it. Two black men that have been so strong and are people to look up to, I feel like, especially Will Smith. I grew up with him in my home, and I just see him as just being, well, honestly, a vessel of love and light, like he was talking about in his speech last night. And so again, like I was saying, to associate him with these headlines, it's just like, I hurt for him, because I feel like he let his emotion get the best of him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, violence is never the answer.
Well said, Tasia. And following that intense moment, ABC cut the sound from the broadcast, but Will Smith could be seen mouthing to Chris Rock, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." And thanks to the internet, we have an uncensored version, which aired overseas, where you can actually hear the intensity in Will's voice.
My wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth. My wife's name.
The passion there, Tasia.
That's when you knew it wasn't a joke.
Yeah. And the audience didn't know how to react at all. You could see in Lupita, like I said, Lupita, she was sitting right next to him, and she, is this a joke,
Exactly.
And of course, we're not the only people who, were shocked by this moment. Twitter users around the world were shocked by this moment as well. Sid the Kid 93 tweets, "Wait, did Will Smith and Chris Rock really just get into it? I thought that was scripted, or my TV was broken." And according to Los Angeles police, I thought this was important for us to put in there, the LAPD, they said Chris Rock has declined to press charges. A statement from LAPD reads, LAPD investigative entities are aware of an incident between two individuals during the Academy Awards program. The incident involved one individual slapping another. The individual involved has declined to file a police report. If the involved party desires a police report at a later date, LAPD will be available to complete an investigative report. And I got to be honest with you, Will, we have interviewed. He has, received the SAG this season. He received the Critics' Choice Awards, People's Choice Awards. Every award you can think of, he received for this Best Actor Award. And, his portrayal of King Richard. And just speaking to him in all of our interviews, he has said, I just feel this burden of strength to protect Black women. And he's talking about, Demi and Sydney, the two young ladies who play Venus and Serena in King Richard, and talking about, protecting Anjanou Ellis, who plays his wife in King Richard. And I think that he really, life imitates art. And that's exactly what happened. He had to protect Jada.
And something you didn't see on TV during the commercial break right after the altercation, several stars approached Will, including Denzel Washington and Bradley Cooper. Later in the show, Will had the chance to address the viral moment when he won his very first Academy Award for Best Actor.
Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Hoping Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Oh, they're going to invite you back, Will. They're going to invite you back. And, you know, fans went off on how they felt about Will's speech. Chris Higgins actually tweeted saying, so everyone is just going to congratulate Will Smith and pretend that he didn't just slap someone on national television just because he cried. And Twitter user Bridget said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but Will Smith is not the victim here. Meanwhile, the Academy tweeted that it doesn't condone violence in any form and said they're delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winner who deserved this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world. And with that, we're going to move on. Okay.
Thanks for watching Daily Pop on E! News. Let us know what you think about this.
So, everybody, like I said, violence is never the answer. But sometimes, with people, because they don't understand. And again, we're in a different world today. Like I said, we're not in, back in the day. We're in a different world today. So, but again, I know if that was a white man that said that about Jada Pinkett saying G.I. Jane Part 2, I know Will wouldn't have slapped him because, again, I'm going to say this to black people. We know we're not going to do that because if Will did that, he would have been arrested instantly. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have got an Oscar, for him playing King Richard in the Serena Williams, movie. He wouldn't have. Everybody know, and he would have been arrested, and that white man would have filed a report against him. And so Chris Rock isn't probably going to do it because obviously they've been in the business a long time. They're black people. Black people know how to get away with shit with other black people. That's our problem. You're not going to do that to a white man. You're just not going to. You know what I mean? I guarantee you Will wouldn't have done that. Okay, he would have laughed it off, maybe talk shit to his wife of, oh yeah, that son of a bitch, whatever, But you wouldn't have done that because again, black people know our place when it comes to white people, and people could say, no, we don't. Yes, we do, because take away a black man's money, take away a black woman's money. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, take away their livelihood that white people give us. Sad to say that. Okay, because all these jobs are mostly white-owned anyway. Okay, so yeah, there are some black-owned companies, and I'm not, you know what I mean, and I'm not, taking away the success of Will Smith and Chris Rock as being successful black men. But guess how they got this start? You think they just got this start just, by black people offering them black people? No. So, Will. Like I said, I get why you did what you did. I'm not saying it's right, but you was emotional. I would have talked it out with Chris Rock. I would have said, or if you're gonna yell, you can yell and say, keep my wife's name out your mouth. You can say that, but you didn't have to go over there and slap the guy. But at the same time, sometimes the only way people know how to stop doing something is pain. Meaning you might have to slap them or whip their ass. So for people to understand, you. So, sometimes, again, I'm not sitting back saying you should always be violent towards people, but what I'm saying is, if someone's disrespecting you or disrespecting someone close to you, sometimes you need to let people know about themselves. And, I have no problem with that. So, again, I have a problem how we'll handle it. But at the same time, like I said, Chris Rock, he's a comedian, he's been doing this for years, over 30-something years, long time. I get it. You know what I mean? He's made fun of everybody. You know what I mean? Black people, white people, whatever. But still, Will, you should have just talked to the man. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. You would never done that to no white man. Because, again, we know our place. Okay? Because people could say whatever we want. Black people say, I'm not afraid of no white man. Yes, you are. Leave, Let them fuck with your money. Let them fuck with your livelihood. You will shut the fuck up as a black person, just like in slavery. You shut the fuck up because so that's how it is. So you don't have to like my messages, guys. You don't even have to like my damn channel. But I'm telling you, you know, black people, you know what we do. Okay, you know what we do. You know what we shouldn't do. But I wanted to make a video quick. You know what I'm saying? But I want hopefully my likes to go up. Want people to support, you know, my channel, just meaning just watch it, you know what I mean? And just try to spread the word if you can. But feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Type in my name, Russell Mills, RussellMills, May 22nd, 2017. My first video is Why Black People Settle for Less. Everybody take care. Have a good night. Peace.